Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of Horsebox Coffee's La Estrella Peruvian coffee beans, and I also received this handy little card with a bit of information on as well, which I'll quickly read this portion of, which says Horsebox Coffee Company is an independent coffee roastery based on a quiet working farm in South Oxfordshire. We carefully and ethically source sustainable cultivated green coffee from individual farms and cooperatives at coffee origin. Using the latest roasting technology, we lovingly and consistently develop each coffee's unique character. And there is the links for Horsebox Coffee Co there, and I will add links in the description below for anyone who is interested in taking a look at their coffees. So this one, as I mentioned, is the guest coffee, which is La Estrella Peruvian Cajamarca, and there's all the information there on the bottom, and the taste notes are silky, sweet, bright and floral. It's a 250 gram bag. A bit more information there on the back as well. Hello, we are Horsebox Coffee Co. In 2014, Emily reinvented her redundant childhood horsebox trailer into a unique pop-up coffee shop to share her love of specialty coffee in her local community and beyond. Today, Horsebox Coffee Company is a thriving independent roastery based on a quiet working farm in South Oxfordshire. And there we go, the roast date is the 5th of May 2020 and the best before is October 2020, so they put about 6 months on the coffees. And there we go, available on social media as well. So that is it for the pack. I do know I have tried quite a few Peruvian coffees, and they always quite impress me with the sort of depth of flavour, quite full-bodied coffees usually. But here's the beans, quite uniform in size and roast, and the aroma from the beans is quite subtle and similar to the other Horsebox coffee I recently reviewed, which I described as quite sterile with not much aroma when the bag was opened, which is unusual, and this coffee is the same. The only real thing I was picking up was a very slight sweet treacle hint. Honestly, I had my nose to the bag for a good half an hour and I really struggled, but I could tell there's something lurking within those beans, so I put them in the grinder with some interest to see the results. So let's take a look at the ground coffee quickly. Quite dark, slight orange look to it, and when ground I wouldn't call it vibrant, but there is a bit more to it. It's a lot more sweet with that floral, almost Play-Doh like hint there. It's slightly woody and smooth with a slight sourness. It's decent enough, but nothing that sort of rocks my world, aroma wise anyway. So taste wise, well, it's a bit more impressive. It's really smooth with a slight sourness. It's really sweet, so I didn't need to add much sweetener to this one. It's got sort of fudge caramel hints. It's slightly chocolatey, but nowhere near as much as other Peruvian coffees I've tried in the past. There's a slight woodiness along with the floral hint mentioned on the pack, which also says it's bright in flavour, which I'd agree with to a certain extent, as Peruvian coffees are usually quite heavy, where this one isn't. It's medium bodied and it's got an acidity to it and no real bitterness. This coffee was a really slow starter for me, and I wasn't very impressed with with it at first, but about halfway through my first cup I started to pick up the real quality of this coffee, and it got better and better with each cup after that. It's nothing massively complex, but a really nice and pleasant coffee to drink, and it scores quite a high 4.25 out of 5. And if all you want is a highly drinkable coffee, this is one I would well recommend giving a try. So, and I'd like to say as well that this coffee was sent to me by viewer Brian, and I'd like to say a massive thank you to him for sending this coffee to me. So I'd really like to hear from anyone who's tried any of the coffees from Horsebox Coffee, or this one as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. That was my quick review. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.